Hi everyone, Comic Book Reviewer here. This time reviewing on Ultimate X, issue number 2. Now as you know, Ultimate X is meant to tell the after effects of the Ultimatum and seeing how other X-Men characters are trying to rebuild their lives, trying to live normally, and dealing with the aftermaths from Magneto's actions. And the issue is meant to have Jean Grey in her new appearance, and basically her own story for issue 2. And the story mainly starts off how Jean Grey is getting ready for work. We see how she's getting ready and everything else, until she sees a box containing old memories. And looking at the Times magazine where they got interviewed, Cyclops visor and that, and of course her PTSD kicks in, and we see her remembering all of their friends and teammates, like Nightcrawler, Angel, Dazzler, Beast, Xavier, Emma Frost, and of course we see her remembering everyone that she lost, even Cyclops. And of course, we see her putting the visor and that away, and her new name is now known as Karen. And we see how she mainly heads off to where the shopping mall area is. And of course, just as she gets her bike sort of locked up, we kind of see how we see her new boyfriend, known as Davey, and Jean Grey saying, "Dave, you know I didn't like it when you do that. Sorry, I should have known better." And of course, we kind of see how, Jean Grey's been using her mind powers to kind of make it look like she's been here for quite a long time. And we do kind of see how, she's even won from a clothing store top employee of the month. And we kind of see how Jean Grey sees to her shock and horror that one of her photos were taken, and turns out it was from Davey from Facebook. And one, I can understand Davey trying to do something nice, epic, and kind, but you gotta remember there might be a reason why people don't like their pictures taken, or why there's a reason they don't want to be shown publicly on the internet. And Davey's saying, "What?" So of course we see how she leaves off in a huff, and David saying, "Will you wait, please? What have I asked you not to do? No photographs, I know, but what? I don't like you, Dave. You're a sweet guy, and I thought a very bright guy." But of course, we see how she tries to leave off, and this is Davey knowing that he basically screwed up. We see how someone who is Rogue ends up meeting with Ultimate Jean Grey, and of course, just as they meet up, this is her figuring out this isn't Rogue, but except Ultimate Mystique. And we found out that, due to her sort of necklace, it's basically used from remains of Magneto's helmet, blocking her mental abilities. And of course, we kind of see how, Ultimate Sabretooth's with them as well. So we kind of see how they want to take Ultimate Jean Grey with them. Davey tries to handle the situation, but of course, we see how Ultimate Sabretooth guts him out, and of course, we kind of see how Ultimate Mystique says, what do you do? He went for his gun. And of course, we kind of see how Ultimate Jean Grey uses her mental abilities, and after kind of taking down Sabretooth and that, causes a massive explosion, which basically has Ultimate basically Mystique, and then leaving, and of course Davey saying his final goodbye, and finally knowing that she was one of the X-Men. But of course he uses her mental mind abilities to make everyone think that there was a mugger, a car accident, and everything else. And after getting back after what happened, we see how her landlord, Miss Tilly, basically says that there was a young man wanting to meet her. But of course, we find out it's Ultimate Jimmy Hudson, and turns out, this is her gonna try and recruit whatever whatever mutant there is to slowly reform the X-Men. And this is the story. So I think, yeah, issue 2 is a little basic. Like, we're gonna see Ultimate Jean Grey trying to live a normal life. We're gonna see more repercussions from her actions trying to live that normal life. And I think Ultimate X isn't a bad idea for a series, seeing where some characters are gonna go, what their place will be, and seeing the aftermaths from it. So I think this issue definitely deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.